Alrighty. Welcome everyone. Jordan, the sound is here. Can you just let me know if the sound is pretty alright or not? Just so I know if the quality is alright. Much better. Perfect. Okay. I hope the quality is pretty alright. I'm not too sure if you guys are able to tell me that. But yeah, welcome guys. My name is Phoebe Thomas. Yeah, late stream. That's 100% true. I'm gonna be streaming for the North American Virtual Formula League, I think it's called. But yeah, I mean, today we're gonna be streaming another race. It's gonna be like usual, my usual introduction and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna do the introduction with you today, and then we are gonna be playing Blame the Game. So hopefully we can be doing pretty all right. So track info from last week, we had Thomas. We had Waffles in P1, Boryoshi in P2. He's actually from the UK, so it's about 12 in the evening right now for him. It's 1 in the evening for me. So my apologies if I sound a little bit shitty. Then we've got Paddock in P3. It was on Canada. It was a 100% race, so pretty nice from these guys that they are racing 100. Well, it's pretty brave if I'm being honest. I would never. So we have the track information right now. It's going to be Australia with a race we've seen already on a Monday. So yeah, hopefully you guys are not going to be too bored with that. But I don't expect any of my usual followers to view this stream actually, because everyone is sleeping anyway. Australia has a population of about 26 million people, and the first Grand Prix ever held on this circuit was in 1996. 7 winners, that's not actually true. I'm not too sure who has won the Australian Grand Prix the most times, but I do know that the qualifying record is set in a 118.3. That was actually a couple of weeks ago on this league. Well, that's the only qualifying time I have. So let's see if these guys are going to be able to beat that. And then we've got a 120.2. So that's actually a pretty good time if I'm being honest. Now let's have a quick look with the track layover, as I don't have enough time to get this thing rolling. It's going to be a short qualifying and a sprint race and a 50% race, as you can see on the left side of your screen. That's a little bit of the track layout, so you guys will be able to see where the overtakes usually are happening. Turn 12 and 13 is a little bit brave, but then you've got that DRS straight on the start-finish straight, so it's a good overtaking opportunity into turn 1. Now let's have a quick look at the strategy, as it is going to be a high safety car probability, low tire degradation rate, and low tire overheating probability. Medium hards could be working, but yeah, I know, Timmy. It's an American league I'm streaming for, so it's going to be a new adventure, hopefully, with some new followers. Let's hope so. We did see a medium soft workout for a couple of guys in that Monday league a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, hopefully these guys are going to be choosing some different strategies. And today we are going to be playing Blame the Game again. Let's dance. Everyone in the dance. Everyone in the chat dance. Okay. Today we have got a boat in our thingy. What's it called? The comms box. And he's going to be playing Blame the Game with us. So boat, welcome.
Hey, what's up, stud? Happy to be here.
All right. So I'm gonna just explain the rules real quick. It's gonna take about a minute. So make sure you guys don't leave yet. I always do the introduction and then the rules. So the rules are gonna be: you get 100 seconds on the clock. The clock starts when I ask the first question. You are only able to answer with the names that you've been given on the list. You guys are able to see that on the list too. It's right there. Those are 20 people. You get 10 questions, 100 seconds. And when the last question, well, so for example, if you've got time left, you're able to answer the question again. So for example, if you've got 2 and 3 wrong and you still have time left, I will ask 2 and 3 again. So you have still time till the 100 seconds are gone. Let me think. So when the timer is gone and there is one more question to be asked, I'm not gonna ask that. But if there is time left, so for example, if there's 2 seconds and I'm still in the middle of the question, you are able to answer that for 5 seconds. So you have 5 seconds to answer it, and then then it's over. The score you have to beat is 6 points. So you have to get 6 questions correct to be equal with someone else, and 7 to get the prize. Well, the prize is not sure yet, as the season isn't over yet, but 7 is the minimal score you need right now. So, are you ready, boat?
Oh, I'm ready. I was born ready.
All right.
And I'm ready to go.
All right, buddy. So the timer is going off when I ask the first question. Here we go. Which driver is the only one to put something in the time trials channel?
I'm gonna go with Kai's on that one.
Wrong. Who had a total of 124 points in season 5?
Oh, 124. That had to be. I'm gonna go with Rob the Stun. No, not Mad Attack.
Wrong. Which driver had the most fastest laps in season 5?
Lepsky.
Wrong. Which driver has put his Twitch account in the Twitch channel 5 times in a row?
Oh, that. I'm gonna go with Neon Wolf.
Wrong. Which driver has race number 98?
Race number 98. Oh shit! Now this is gonna be an easy one. I could cheat a little bit on this one. That's Offney.
Yep, that's correct. Which Williams driver has 3 penalty points?
Oh, Williams driver. 3 penalty points for Williams.
Well, you can all look it up on
Toucan
Discord.
Pat.
But that's wrong. Which driver is currently first in the level ranking board of Me6?
Kai's.
Wrong. In the records and stats channel, which driver is third in the all-time podium list?
Record and stats.
Channel, yes.
Third all-time podium list. That is Woody Main.
Yeah, that's correct. Which driver has put... Okay, so the timer just went off. You still have 2 more questions, but I'm only going to answer... Well, I'm only going to ask the 9th one, well, the first one, because the timer went off while I was in the middle of the question. So you've got 5 seconds to answer when I finish the question. Okay?
Okay.
Which driver has put out an announcement on the 31st of July?
In the announcements channel?
Yeah.
Zion.
That's correct. All right, I'm gonna do a quick count. So you've got this one correct. I think you've got 3
correct.
Yeah, 3.
That's tough.
That's pretty good. I had people who had 0 though. I had
Okay,
people who had
okay.
0. So you did pretty well. You did pretty well. You can be proud of
Pat
yourself.
Dog says he's offended. Hey, Pat Dog, if you're on my grid tonight, I'm gonna be taking everybody out. I'm a little crunk. I'm gonna approach these penalties with some reckless abandon tonight and get some points for Red Bull. Let's go.
There we go. All right. I wish you good luck, Mr. Boat, and I will see you on track.
Thanks, handsome. I appreciate it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. That was Mr. Boat. I gotta be honest. He's such a fun guy. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. So, yeah. Apparently, there were some people who were not on the list. Well, not in the league anymore. So I was quite surprised when Boat said that. So he said like, yeah, there's a couple of people who got deleted from the league. So yeah, of course I couldn't have known. But yeah, if you see the guys on the left side or the right side, this side, some of them are not in the league anymore. But that doesn't care because, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter because we are racing in Australia tonight. So the lobby hasn't started yet. It should have been started 2 minutes ago. So I think we're going to be waiting just till the race is going to be starting. So I will see you guys in a minute. Bye-bye.
See it in my eyes, I ain't always feel like this. Had to wait for applause, little centerfold types, they wanna know just who we are. And this ain't even a full sprint, I got them lurking, I see them surface. They thought it was curtains, but I was working. Now I'm coming for these big body bands, that's for certain. See what I'm serving, I got these boys nervous. I got them motherfucking nervous, anybody deserve it. Little bitch, I deserve it, boy, sweet as dessert. That's why they numbers deserted. Dime try to she know that she ain't subtle with flirting. I've been sipping and smoking, ain't sober. I ain't worried about shit till it's over. Big like chilling with my day one dogs. Gotta say it every song, you know what the fuck. I'ma do this shit for life, out of space, I'm a star. Little look at hit me right, you can see it in my eyes. I ain't always feel like this, had to wait for applause. Little centerfold types, they wanna know just who we are. And this ain't even a full sprint, I got them lurking, I see them surface. They thought it was curtains, but I was working. Now I'm coming for these big body bands, that's for certain. See what I'm serving, I got these boys nervous.
This is deeper than the surface. I know that I earned it because I put the work in. Yeah, my little shawty so deserving. See me on the net, now she wet. I'm gon' surf. I got them nervous. The booties in my noties, little baby, she picture perfect. Did this with my brodies was Zava, but now we certain. See me on the net, now she wet. I'm gon' surf it. I got them nervous.
I'ma do this shit for life, out of space, I'm a star. Little look at hit me right, you can see it in my eyes. I ain't always feel like this, had to wait for applause. Little centerfold types, they wanna know just who we are. And this ain't even a full sprint, I got them lurking, I see them surface. They thought it was curtains, but I was working. Now I'm coming for these big body bands, that's for certain. See what I'm serving, I got these boys nervous.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. We are here back in the, well, on the Australian circuit. It is going to be the Albert Park circuit here in Australia, Melbourne. I hope you guys are all right here in this, well, for the Americans on a Monday evening. For all the European lads like me, it's going to be Monday night. I hope everyone is doing a fine time at the moment. I know a couple of guys on the grid are drunk, including Bode. He did let me know that he was drinking a little bit, but that shouldn't be matter. It's gonna be a one-shot qualifying. I didn't get that. Alright, so it's gonna be one-shot qualifying. I can't really talk too much about that, but let's drive on board with Mr. Rob the Stump. It's the Haas driver right now. No, it's gonna be F1 World Cars. Shit! I always use the cars as a help to do my commentary. Now I've got to say white car or whatever. See, it's now coming through this difficult section of the track. It's usually in this section that a lot of guys are crashing out, so hopefully we're not going to be seeing too many guys crash out today, as I'm going to get the track data on real quick. And we're going through this long left-hander at the moment, as we're now entering this chicane in a couple of seconds. And hopefully not a lot of guys are going to be battling through there, because it's always chaos. It's always going to cause a safety car. As you can see here, a lot of guys are running wide. He's going to be frustrated by what happened to him right there. It's not going to be Shuki, welcome. Shuki, welcome. It's my girlfriend in the chat, guys. Rob the Stump is still in P8, so now entering turn 12, 13 and 14, as it is going to be... Hoe lang duurt de race? 2 uur ongeveer. Een uur en een half. Coming around the last corner is the white car, as he's coming across the line to put a P6 on the board, maybe even a P5. Waffles puts himself in P1 with a 117.7. Did that beat the time that has been set by the other league? It does appear like it. Yep, the time was a 118, so ja, nu de minstens zeker, want it's a sprint race and a 50% race, so Rob the Stump in P6, so that is going to be a pretty decent time from the Haas driver. Well, fuck me, it's not the Haas driver, from the whatever team he wants to drive in. So we've only got 40,000 between Waffles and Keezy. I'm just going to call him Keezy. Gaudia is also pretty close, to be honest, right now in P3, 96,000 away. Moment of silence for Lepsky. Are you going to sing the Aussie national anthem? Shit, man. What? Wait. Oh man, I don't know how it is. I'm gonna do the qualifying real quick. So Shimmy in P4. We've got Sign in P5. Rob the Stump in P7. 6 Doc in P7. Schrute in P8. Billy in P9. We've got Off the in P10, and then further we've got Random, Face, Nate. Glory to Ukraine. Matthew, Air, Matt, Savage, and then the other guys I didn't see. Kaizi. Okay, Kaizi, kind of something. It is all the same, buddies. So the Australian national anthem. I'm gonna have a quick look. Well, a listen, of course. Okay, Australia national anthem. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself for a second. Kai Z. Okay, okay, Kai Z. There we go. Kai Z. How not? It's a, like skis without the S. Ski. Keys. Oh, keys. Yeah, fuck this. I'm saying sky. Sky? Skis. Yeah, fuck this. Sorry. Skis? I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm not in the mental state to get our keys. Keys? You're just laughing with me. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Like, you're just pranking the shit out of me right now. Tell me we don't need that. Lap data, yes, we does. What tires is everyone on? It's gonna be 10 laps, and there's a couple of guys on the mediums, on the softs. Say K, then ice. Guys. Guys? Oh, guys. Is it guys? I hope it is. Alright, doesn't really matter. Well, it does really matter, but you know, just let me know if it's correct. So we've got waffles on the softs in P1. To be honest, that's a little bit of a bold strategy from the Alpine driver. Just gonna call him Alpine because his car looks like an Alpine. We've got this guy in P2, got Dio in P3, we've got Shimmy in P4, Cyan in P5, and all of the other guys are on mediums except for Billy, Matthew, and Pad Dog, all the way in P18. Not too sure what happened to Pad Dog, probably invalidated this lap, so it's not going to be a good time for him, unfortunately. But I gotta be honest, these guys at the front are already battling with each other. The possible strategies from the game are either mediums or hards, so the guys who are on softs, have they made the right decision? That's a good question. We're going to be seeing that later during this race, of course, as there's a big gap between P2 and P3 at the moment. I think there's more than 3 seconds in between, maybe even more. I don't have the data on me right now. Let me know if the stream is still alive, because I'm not seeing anyone type. Everyone is warming up their tires, of course. Oh, by the way, everyone who's listening and still warming up their tires, if you brake while driving, but not like 100% brake, right? It's gonna be like 30%, and don't weave. It doesn't wear out your tires, but it does warm up your tires. So a little bit of a tip from the esports guys. It's live. There we go. Art, welcome. Hope you're having a fine evening. Are you racing tonight? I don't really see you in the chat right now. Well, on the grid. So I'm not too sure if you're actually racing, but everyone is putting themselves on the grid right now. It's really difficult for me to not use any cars because these guys are all using F1 World cars. So I'm just gonna improvise, see what I can do. Right now, it's gonna be the sprint race here in the North American Virtual Formula League, as all the guys are currently on the grid. It's gonna be 5 red lights here in Australia. And away we go. Who has a good start? It's always a bad scenery here starting this Australia Grand Prix. Well, not the Grand Prix, it's the sprint race, of course, as we've got Kais with a pretty good start there, defending the outside line from the red cars. There is already carnage, and Doc Marks retired from the track already. It is going to be a virtual safety car, or an actual safety car. 5-second time penalty for Matthew. Oh, there we go. Nice art. So it's going to be a virtual safety car, and the safety car is out already. So lap 1, safety car immediately out of the pit lane. So we're just going to be chilling right now, as nobody really got any positions on the board, did they? Whoa, Bad Dog, 10 positions, holy shit. He's currently in P8. He did pretty well, if I'm being honest. He's up there. He's in the points, so he's going to be scoring some good points. Not too sure how the point system is for this league. If everyone is scoring points, if only the top 10 is scoring points, because I'm in a couple of leagues. Welcome to the viewing party. Jorn, you should be studying, buddy. But if everyone is scoring points, no idea. Some leagues do that so that a couple of guys are not going to be leaving a session when they're in P16, 15, I don't know. It's the same as F1, perfect. So is it Kais? Kais, is that correct, Kais? Okay, perfect. Glad we Glad we found the correct pronunciation. You know, we don't actually see these kind of names in Belgium, if I'm being honest. Neither do we see waffles, though. Although, Belgium does have good waffles, if I'm being honest. So Paddock, all the way in P7 already, 11 positions gained. Is there anyone else quite noticeable? A couple of guys are coming into the pits, including Random Head, as he's possibly going for another set of mediums. Are you actually allowed to go on another set of mediums? He's going to have a front wing change, and he's going for the soft tires. Possibly a good... I thought you will say... Yeah, thank you, Jordan. But I'm going to be honest, going on a soft is not a bad idea, because the safety car is going to stay out for one more lap, possibly. So the soft tires are not going to degrade that much. And I'm not too sure if anyone is actually listening, but try the strategy I'm telling you. So if you're warming up your tires on the main straight or like the straight, you can actually do that through DS coming into Sector 2. So you're just driving in a straight line. You put full throttle, or if you have the chance to put full throttle, and then go a little bit on the brakes. I'm not too sure if it works with ABS. Probably it does, though. I'm not too sure if it doesn't work with ABS. Well, that's for you to test out. But you can just press the brakes a little bit, and then it will warm up your tires. And what it does, really, is you don't have to swerve all over the place. You just drive in a straight line. It warms up your tires. It warms up your brakes. Of course, it warms up your brakes a little bit heavier than it is with the weaving. Because you're always pressing the brakes and you're kind of wearing them out. But of course, you're not in a simulation or whatever. It's just a one-time race, and you always have a new car every race you're racing. So, yeah, let me know if it actually worked. I see that Waffles is now. I think he's trying to do it. He's not really weaving all over the place. So, yeah, hopefully it works. Just a little tip from the esports drivers, because. Someone made a video about it. I think it was a Alfa Romeo driver from the esports team, and he told us to do this. So yeah, hopefully it works. Waffles right now swerving a little bit, so he's definitely not listening. Waffles. Oh, someone left. Who left? Cyan left, and he was all the way in P8, so he's going to be losing positions possibly. Hey, whoa, hold up. Gaudio now making a move into turn 1. It's not racing yet, guys. Safety car is out as Gaudio is back in P3. I'm gonna take a quick sip of water because I don't want my voice to get tired, of course. Hey. Well, not much interesting things happened yet. So we're just chilling right now, right behind the safety car. There is a couple of guys who are at the back of the grid, lost a couple of positions. We've got Doc M. Rex. He's an Angels fan. I gotta be honest, I'm also an Angels fan. So all of you Houston Rockets fans or Seattle Mariners fans, kiss my ass. I don't know anything about baseball, but I do know that I'm an Angels fan. And you can suck my ass, so fuck you. No, that's just a joke, guys. I'm not really into that kind of shit. Well, I am into baseball, though, but not into swearing everyone out. Except for that guy who... Why is it only 10 laps? It's because it's a sprint race. So these guys did a one-shot qualifying, so that's basically one lap around the track, and you have to be the fastest to be able to get on the front position. Then it's going to be a sprint race, which is going to be 1/3 of the actual... Oh, wait. Houston, no, it's not Houston Rockets, it's Houston Astros. That was it. Still, the NBA guy in me feels the shit. All right, so then it's gonna be a sprint race. That's 1/3 of the actual race length. What is Kai's doing? He's leaving a bit of a gap to Waffles, kind of team play for some reason. No idea if that's allowed of the league owners, but Kai's right now in P2 trying to hold Gaudio behind him as he's 1.3 seconds ahead of the red car. Now we've got Shimmy right on the tail of Gaudio as they're coming through Sector 1 right now. Nick, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fine evening, as it is going to be a yellow flag once again. Not too sure what happened there, but it's a three-way battle right now for P3, as the guys are going to be scoring some decent points here in this sprint race. P3 gets about 6 points on the board, because of course it's only 1/3 of the race, and you're not going to get full points, of course. I mean, that's quite obvious. As Shimmy is still on the tail, I got to be honest, Kai's He managed to get back on the tail of Waffles, kind of gave him a little bit. Haha, thank you, Nick. Appreciate it. Kai is right on the tail of Waffles, as I said. He was just giving him a little bit of an advantage to start this race. He didn't want to get really bored on the track right now, as he made that 2-second gap look fairly easy during this second sector. And right now, right on the tail of the Alpine car. Well, Alpine, as I said already, is going to be F1 World Cars, but you know, there's a yellow flag at the back of the grid, as everyone seems to be. What is this? Wait, are we actually racing? Wait, someone in the wall. That's going to be Waffles with an incident with Kai, as he's not coming into the pits, it seems like, but this is not normal, is it? Am I out of the lobby? Let me have a quick look. Did I glitch out of the lobby? Because everyone is just driving like an AI or something. Look how slow they go. Am I still in the lobby? What the fuck is happening here? The guys at the front are battling, but... I think there is going to be a lobby restart, if I'm being honest. Yeah, lobby restart. Okay, guys. Ah, this is even going to take longer than I expected. Fuck me. We're already half an hour in the stream and we haven't raced yet. Oh, this is really depressing. All right, guys, we're going to be right back with you. Then I can like focus on whatever I'm going to be using instead of the car names, because right now I need to find some names, you know, like I cannot say the red and the white car on track. That's good. That's just gonna cause chaos. So we will be right back with you. Just once again, another little issue, as usually, you know, my Wi-Fi is pretty good, so I don't think I caused any of this. But yeah, let's get straight into the be right back screen, and we will be right back with you.
Close to me, bring it close to me, baby. Close to me, bring it close to me. Close to me, bring it close to me, baby. Close to me, bring it close to me. Close to me, bring it close to me, baby. Close to me, bring it close to me, baby. Close to me, bring it close to me, baby. Close to me, bring it close to me. Close to me, bring it close to me, baby. Close to me, bring it close to me. Close to me, bring it close to me, baby. Close to me, bring it close to me. Close to me, bring it close to me, baby. Close to me. Close to me, close to me, bring it close to me, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
cause you did this one. Easy beats.
I'm tryna get all of that cash. Shawty, she wanna move fast.
So that little bitch start tripping, we gon' get the bag. Chanel on my back, she like living fast. She wanna fall with me cause we getting cash. I hit that bitch raw, I did that and I passed. I did not learn shit in that motherfucking class. The stats, I put that bitch like a bag. Racks, I'm tryna get all of that cash. Shawty, she wanna move fast. That little bitch start tripping, we gon' get the bag. Chanel on my back, she like living fast. She wanna fall with me cause we getting cash. I hit that bitch raw, I did that and I passed. I did not learn shit in that motherfucking class. The stats, I put that bitch like a bag. Racks, I'm tryna get all of that cash. Shawty, she wanna move fast. So that little bitch start tripping, we gon' get the bag. Get the bag, get the racks, get the cash, yeah. Hit that bitch with no condom, then dash, yeah. I'm tryna get brain, have bread in the past, yeah. Hit that boy with that Glock, burn his back, yeah. Hit that bitch with the stock of the Mac, yeah. Oh, he talking that cat, why you lack, yeah. Get the stacks, yeah. That's straight facts, yeah. She keep stressing, bluff this sweet and relax, yeah. What the fuck these pussy thinking? Just because I'm famous, they thinking that I don't keep a fucking stainless. I'm swinging that chopper, I leave that boy brainless. I'm dangerous, my bitch, she bad and she be saying, I'm saying my Glock is cock point at your brain. And you said that niggas really on the game, but these niggas be pussy and they be false claim. I'm a beast in this shit, pussy boy, you can't slay. Why the fuck these pussy niggas on nigga? Fuck that slide, she back to the ball, nigga. I had to get cash, get this.
Everything I'm feeling on this canvas, so I paint it. Never claimed that I would have the answers, still I paint it. Let it all go with every stroke, now I feel weightless. Feel weightless, I feel weightless. I told you things I never told no one else. The more I tell to you, the more I know myself, yeah. Write it all down and watch it come to life. That's why we ain't surprised when it comes alive, yeah. Still feel that weight on me. Survivor's guilt be having its way with me. Wish I had duplicates to stay with me so I could lend a helping hand to everyone who need it. Maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm selfish, maybe got different reasons. Maybe I can't give you all of me, just bits and pieces. Maybe I'm too self-centered, maybe I'm not a leader. Maybe that's why my anxiety be off to me, and maybe that's why, yeah. Trying to process this all by myself, keep it inside, yes. To clear this mess in my head, I paint it. Everything I'm feeling on this canvas, so I paint it. Never claimed that I would have the answers till I paint it. Let it all go with every stroke, now I feel weightless. I feel weightless. Ooh, I know I listen to your every word. Gave you all the credit you deserve. Open up my mind and set me free. Let me spread my wings to clear this mess in my head. Everything I'm feeling on this canvas, so I paint it. Never claimed that I will have the answers in my heart. Paint it. Let it all go with every stroke, now I feel weightless. I feel weightless.
I think I'm in love, say it way too often. I can't play these games, think I'm switching up the offense. See me in LA, I be moving cautious. I can't feel no pain, rolling up, I'm so exhausted. I be so exhausted, whoa, I be so exhausted, whoa. I close my eyes, I I see the vision. All this weed and got me lifted. Pour four and then I finish tonight. I told my mama that
I gotta disappoint you guys. I've got to disappoint you. The race hasn't ended yet, so we're just chilling right now, but I think it would be better if I'm just having a conversation with the guys in chat right now, rather than me letting you listen to some music you might not like. How is everyone doing? You know, I can introduce myself to you guys, but I'm not too sure if you guys would be interested in that. My name is Thomas. As you can see at my Twitch channel name is Phoebe Thomas. Yeah, I'm 20 years old. I'm Belgian. I'm currently studying. Well, not currently, but like I'm still in school. Just chilling right now. You know what's up. A lot of you guys are probably working or whatever you're doing. Not right now, of course, but like during the week. So yeah, I mean, anything you want to ask me, anything you want to tell me, make sure to let me know. Except for you, Joran, you're gonna be asking some weird shit. Well, not really weird, but like unnecessary stuff. Maybe I can listen to the stream myself, just just so I know how it sounds like. Ah, sounds pretty good if I'm being honest. Shouldn't you be in bed? I knew you were gonna ask that. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Oh my days. I've never heard my microphone being so good. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. It sounds fucking rocking. It's rocking, dude. Should you in bed? Actually, I should. Well, actually, no, because usually I go to sleep at 3. So I hope this stream is done by 3 and then I can go to sleep. Although yesterday I went to sleep at around 1. No idea, actually. I hope Shuki isn't listening. Well, I was... No, she just told me good night and then I did something. I have no idea. Jordan, you're a pain in the ass. Do you know that? Should you actually be like studying or something? Like, what are you texting with me? Well, of course, I really appreciate you texting with me because nobody in the chat is active right now, and we're just chilling, in the grid. I think the qualifying is the sprint race is over because everyone seems to be joining right now. Gonna go back to here. No, I actually want to view myself a little bit more. Well, I'm not looking at myself, but it's better to look there than it is to look down, of course, because otherwise it would be a little bit weird for you guys. By the way, if you haven't followed the channel yet, make sure you do. It's right here. Or just go to my channel, press the follow button. It's always appreciated. I'm trying to get to 500 followers as soon as possible, but of course, the 400 follower milestone is going to be first, so if you can help me through those difficult times, make sure to do so. My YouTube is right here. It's the same as the Twitch channel. Make sure to follow that too. I post every race on there, so if you want to rewatch the race after 2 weeks, make sure to check out the YouTube. And then this shit, TikTok. Who the fuck uses TikTok? Well, a lot of people do, and I'm not really good at making TikTok videos, so the videos that are on there are not the quality that I'm trying to expose, well, trying to get out in the world. You know, I've got to do something, you know, it's just trying to get myself into the TikTok world of all these youngsters. Of course, I'm still a youngster to a lot of you guys, but trying my best. I'm making a mad exercise, but while thinking I'm chatting. That's not really an effective way to start your thing. This guy is so handsome. Thank you. How do you? By the way, Nujum, aren't you boat? I think you're boat. How do you know? How do you know that I'm not minus 18? How do you know that? How do you know that I'm not 17 or 16? I could get you in prison right now, boat. That's right. I can get you in prison. Well, I can't actually. I look different? Wow. Fuck you, Joran. Fuck you. Thank you very much. You should see me with long hair though. Do you want to see me with long hair? Nobody in the stream has actually ever seen me with long hair. Nobody on my channel. So this is gonna be a premiere of like everyone seeing me with long hair. Like Zlatan. Yeah, look. But it looks better when it's never said it was worse. You are an amazing, beautiful human being, Jordan. Alright, I'm gonna undo my hair. I'm gonna undo the microphone, so I will be right back. Boat, what is this? Boat. Don't do that again. Your girlfriend wouldn't approve. All right, bark, bark. Jordan. I can't. Oh, don't do that again. Oh, all right. Bark, bark. Oh, that's fucking funny. What is ya ya ya? Oh, that's something Ukrainian probably. It's ha 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 for laughing. Well, it's yeah, it's no, it's sad dog noises. Oh, oh my days. Nah, in Russian it's ksak 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 ksa, ya 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 in Spanish. That's a good one. Do you want to know what it is in well, what no is in Japanese? Nie. Nie, nie, nie. That's not a fact. I don't know actually. I saw a video once on it. I don't know if it was actually true though. But I know nie is also something else. Well, not in Japanese, but in another language is also no. I think it's also Russian. Not on the Japanese. Baka. Uwu uwu. Oh fuck me, I'm gonna. Nope. That's not gonna be the deal. Let's go to an all other continent. In Arabic, it's yes, niet is no in Russian. Knowledge. Now I can say to everyone, I speak 6 languages. You know, French. Yoda. That was a joke, guys. If you're watching right now, don't get me wrong. I'm not that kind of guy. But I know Dutch, I know English, I know French, I know German, I know oh no, bro. My girlfriend is Albanian though. So yeah, it's my vibe. It's my vibe. It's definitely not Joran's vibe. I know that he is not looking for a Moroccan. Nice. Yes. It's very nice. I absolutely love it. And she's so nice. And she's so sweet every now and then. I hope she's listening. By the way, you spell it like this. I know you guys are probably not. Wait, you should. Oh no, never mind. Seriously, Jordan? I didn't expect that, to be honest. I thought you were like into blondies, you know. I'm definitely not into blondies. I'm into. I was gonna say blackies, but that sounds a little bit. That sounds a little bit weird. Like people with black hair. There is no fucking Moroccan who is blonde. Not even the guys are blonde. Or they dyed their hair. Jorn, he drank, what did you drink? What did you drink again? Was it whiskey? Corn makes the whiskey, the whiskey. Oh yeah, I know the song again. Rain makes the corn makes the whiskey makes my baby go. Filled with whiskey. For all the guys who are in the chat right now, if you're a country fan, so am I. Probably nobody is a country fan, because who the fuck is a country fan? And well, actually, in the United States, a lot of guys are country fans. Appreciate it. Come on, Boat. I know we can do it. I'm just gonna focus on you in the stream, and then we can do this. Jordan, that's not no, that's not the country I'm talking about. You know, you've got Morgan Wallen, because actually, I always say Wallen, but for some reason it's Wallen. Then you've got Luke Combs, you've got Jason someone, Aldean, Jason Aldean. I don't know how to pronounce his name though. We've got that Piastri guy. Kais is a country singer. Fuck me, that's cool. Wait, who is American? Jordan? No, Jordan is not American. He's also Belgian like me. I'm since when? All right. Apparently Kais is not a country singer, but we can pretend he is. Since when? What a legend. Since now, Kais. Since now. We're all gonna pretend you're a country singer. And we're gonna be streaming again. I heard his pipes. Guys. This was such a bad idea. I should be sleeping right now. I'm a singer. What? Not a country one though. You should. Ah, come on, buddy. Don't tell me you're a rapper, because that's not really singing. Although there are some guys who can sing, including that. Who's that guy again? Wait, hold up. He did a. Oh my days, a teacher. That's so cool. Is it? Yeah, it is. Sort of. That reminds me of the ginger guy I had as a music teacher. He was always shouting at everyone. Kais, now I'm gonna be imagining you as an old ginger guy with a big mustache and someone who's always mad, because we had this Glockenspiel is what it's called. So you had to do the bing bong bang bing, and when someone put the wrong note, he was just going there and he did it for them, like he repeated it, and he said, "This is the fucking wrong note," but he didn't say it like that, of course, but. Yeah, the Glockenspiel. It's absolutely horrendous, but what was I doing again? Chase the new guy, whatever his name is. Wait, hold up. What is that song again from Nelly? It's getting. I don't even know if that's from Nelly. It's getting hot in here. Is that from Nelly? Yeah, it is. Holy shit. It's getting hot in here. Country version. Chance the Rapper, that's him. Fuck me, bro. That song was such a nice vibe. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. It was vibing all over the place. It was like, how does it go again? It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Yeah. Oh, that's such a vibe. Yeah, but it's like the country version. Oh, fuck me, that's such a good one. Yo, Juice was such a good one. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I left a little tear when he died. But let's go back to the Rays, as I think we talked a little bit too much about rappers and singers and country and all that kind of stuff. So, Boat, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Chicago is dead right now, and it's dangerous as fuck, so. I gotta be totally honest with you, Miami is a vibe. I went to Miami in February, fuck me, bro. I never knew I missed it that much, but I want to definitely go again. Because I've been already 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Jordan, he's not from Chicago, bro. Isn't he from Detroit? He's talking about everyone who is from Chicago. Oh wait, the game side is not there. All right, guys. So let's go straight into the race. I mean, we've just seen the formation lap, and there is gonna be a lot of guys on the mediums, if I'm being honest. Also, a couple of guys on the soft. So we are definitely gonna be seeing either a two-stop or a soft hard strategy. And we've got Kais in P7 on the hard tires. We've got Nate, Beans, all of the guys in P1 till P5 are all on the mediums. And we've got Airmatics and Doc Marks. Doc Rex in P16 and 17 also on the mediums, and we've got a couple of guys on the soft. So let's see if it's going to be chaos into turn 1. It's going to be 5 red lights here for the Australian Grand Prix in the North America Virtual Racing League, I think it's called. It's gonna be 5 red lights, and away we go here in Australia, Melbourne, as it seems like Shimmy has a pretty decent start into turn 1. Is he gonna be making a move into turn 1 on Waffles? It does seem like it, as Waffles doesn't have a pretty good exit, although he went a little bit on the grass, but Schmitzy takes that position now. Got Dio in P2. It's going 3 wide into turn 3, as it's gonna be Waffles losing 3 positions, and there is a virtual safety car who crashed out. Oh my days. Can we nickname drivers? Yeah, we can. In my opinion, we can. What do we do otherwise with a safety car every couple of corners? Right. I'm gonna take a quick look what the settings are on, actually. If the simulation setting... Car damage is on reduced, though. Rules and flags, here it is. Safety car is on standard. So seeing this many safety cars is quite shocking, to be honest. Bad Dog is Mad Dog right now, because in the previous race he was insane. He wasn't insane indeed, and I'm gonna have a quick look how many positions everyone has gained already. 2 positions for Shimmy. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, he had a pretty amazing start there, going in down the inside of Mr. Waffles. Waffles lost about 3 positions, and we've got Mad Dog with once again another good race start. He won 11 positions last race, but he won 3 right now. Oh my days. I had to sneeze, guys. My apologies. Gaudio is already coming into the pits. Oh my days. What a bad decision. He's going to end this race on the hards. I can't imagine. He started at 18. Yeah, but Jordan, this is... No, this is a randomized grid. So he started... As you can see here, he started in P6 as he gained about 4 positions. So last race he gained about 8 or 11, I think. Right now he gained 4. So in total he gained about 15 positions. Which is pretty impressive, if I'm being honest. Cyan is also in P12. He was all the way in P18. He was last. Oh, seriously? That safety car was all me. No worries about. Oh, by the way, everyone in the stream, I've got my own song when it's a safety car. And I think it's a little bit appropriate right now because there is a safety car. So just gonna sing the safety car song for you. Guys, and the 7th there. Oh, it could be. Ah, it could be, yeah, it could be actually. My apologies for the misunderstanding, but I'm gonna be singing my song for you guys. I'm a horrible singer, but I'm gonna sing it anyway. Here we go. Safety car, it is a safety car situation. Safety car, it is a safety car situation. Everyone is driving on a straight line. Except for when you're going through the corner. Safety car situation here in North America Virtual Racing League. Bang bang. Kaising, yeah. Kais, if you want to join, you can sing the safety car song with me. That would be fucking funny. But yeah, let's have a quick look who came into the pits already, as there is a couple of guys at the back of the grid on the hard tires and the medium tires. As Yes, Road to Glory already retired from the session. Ah, he probably had an incident with Rex? No, it's not with Rex, it's with Bode. Bode, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, my days. You just slid into the wall. Yeah. Nothing I can say about that. Well, we already have one DNF here in this Australian Grand Prix. We haven't raced a single lap yet. We didn't race any single laps in the sprint race either. So, Bode, it's just gotta be you in the chat then. Just keep Jordan entertained because I got to commentate. So I'm gonna disable the chat if you guys are alright with that. I hope you're gonna be having a fine evening in the chat, but otherwise I'm not gonna be focusing on the race. So I will see you guys later and peace out. Alright, now that all of those guys are muted, I will be able to see what they're gonna be texting later. So guys, keep it normal in the chat. But right now we've got Paddock on these soft tires. He's about 6/10 behind Shimmy, but of course a safety car situation. Everyone can be as close to the guy ahead as you want. Of course you don't need to be next to the guy because that can result in a penalty. Usually if you're overtaking under yellow flags, as the safety car is coming in right now, they're entering sector 3. So the safety car is going to be a little bit faster than all the guys on track right now. So they will have some time to put themselves in the right position, as it is going to be a little bit sketchy through that chicane, as a lot of guys are almost ending up in the back of the other guy. They're all sniffing the butt. They're sniffing the butt, as we can see. Waffles is getting his butt sniffed at by Mr. Billy, 5-time champion. And I do know that Billy is looking to get a good couple of points on the board here, if I'm being honest. As you know, he's looking to get some good points on the board. Right now, he's only going to be scoring 12 points, and it's always better to have double points, which is going to be 25 if you get P1, then 12 to get P4. Well, then P4 to get 12. Right now, we've got Shimmy going already on these medium tires. Is Paddock going to have enough traction through that last corner? It does seem like it, as he is going to have the slipstream right now. Is he going to take a look down the inside? It looks like it, but he backs out of it right after we saw there wasn't any room now through turn 2, as they're currently having a heated battle here in P1 and P2, as Paddock is going around the outside into turn 4. But the room was not there, unfortunately. Is he going to make a switchback work? It does seem like it, and there's another safety car situation. Nate in P17, he crashed out. It's going to take so long. It's going to be taking so long. Okay, Shimmy in P1, he's on the medium still, as we're going to have a quick look at the back here. Penalty wise, does anyone have a penalty already? Doesn't look like it. Tire wise, we're looking at soft tires for P7 all the way to P10. And what are the position changes looking like? 9 positions gained for Cyan. Unfortunately, he crashed out of, well, not crashed out, lagged out of the sprint race, and that means he's got to be starting in P18. But he gained up about 9 positions already, as there is a front wing on the loose there at the back of the grid. Not too sure whose front wing that was. Definitely not Random Head, as he still has a broken, well, a healthy front wing at the front of his car. Now let's have a quick look at Shroom, and I think Shruti Farms. No idea. Does he still has a? Yeah, no, his front wing is broken, so he's got to be pretty frustrated with that. Not too sure if he had any issues with anyone on track, but he's coming into the pits right now, as he's possibly going for hard tires, as he is on the medium tires right now. And that's got to be frustrating. You know, you're racing in the virtual, well, not the virtual safety car, behind everyone, behind the safety car, and everyone is just driving the same pace. You want to keep it smooth, keep it clean, and then you just end up in the back of someone, and you're going to have a broken front wing. Although the safety car is, well, the car damage is on reduced, so gotta be totally honest with you, not too sure why you're having so many broken front wings, but it is what it is, guys. Shruti is all the way in P15, and we've got Dio, who lost 14 positions, so he had a little issue with someone, probably a collision, which ended up him getting damage, and right now he's in P16, or he did a different strategy. You never know. He's on medium tires right now. That's not gonna make it until the end of the race. So P16 Gaudio has to make his redemption race right now, because otherwise he's not going to be able to get anywhere near the points. It is only going to be the top 10 scoring points. It's different from PGR. It's different from the Phoenix Racing League. It's different from all the other leagues. Because I don't know if I actually have any leagues who... Oh, yeah. All Elite Racing. They use the actual F1 points too. So it's going to be 25 points for P1, 18 points for P2, 15 points for P3, 12 points for P4, and then 10 points for P5. And then we've got 8, 6, 4, 2, and 1. Fastest lap also gets an extra point, but here's the snake under the grass. That's a saying in Belgium. Well, actually, it's a other, but not too sure if that's. So a snake under the grass. Only if you finish in the top 10 and you've got the fastest lap, you get that point. So the fastest lap is going to be an extra point, but only if you finish in the top 10. So who has the fastest lap right now? Let me have a quick look. This is not the correct one. Fastest lap is for Mr. Doc and Rags, but of course we didn't have an actual lap yet. Well, a complete lap. We do have a couple of laps behind the safety car, but we need to have a fast lap, you know, just cruising all over the place and then just sliding through every corner, trying to get that fastest lap on the board. And usually the guys at the top 5 usually are getting that because they got free air, especially when you're a couple of seconds ahead of the guy behind you. But of course, I mean, if you're having a heated battle, you're going to have the DRS though. But you're going to be losing some time throughout the corners. And usually when you're losing time throughout the corners, you're not going to get the fastest lap. So what I do see in a lot of other leagues is that the guy in P1 is usually about 5 to 10 seconds ahead. He's just going to push. He's just going to get the fastest lap, and that's going to be another extra point. So what these guys in P2 and P3, P4 need to do to get a chance at the fastest lap is just stick on the tail of Jimmy. Because otherwise he's just going to be pushing too much and all that kind of stuff. He's going to be able to get the fastest lap. Or it is going to be someone at the back of the grid, and you're just going to be bidding for new softs and just get the fastest lap. So different situations, different scenarios, and anything can happen here. Because we haven't actually raced a single race yet. Well, single lap. It was every time the safety car came out. We've been driving behind the safety car for 6 laps already. And hopefully we can be starting this race right now with no safety cars. I feel like Australia is some kind of safety car accelerator or something like that. As it is going to be Shimmy leading this race again, as he's now coming through turn 14 and 15. 13 and 14, my apologies. When is he going to go? He's going to go right now with a little bit of an interesting traction coming through that corner as Waffles is right on the tail of Mad Dog. Who's currently in P2 on those soft tires. Looking to make a move down the inside, but it is not going to be a possibility. Billy right on the tail. We've got Savage in P5. Kais is in P6, and then we've got Off the in P7. Kais is right on the tail of the McLaren driver. Now trying to make a move around the outside. It is not going to work. He's gonna stick on the tail though. The Haas driver, I don't know, the AlphaTauri driver, the Ferrari driver, Alfa Romeo driver, as there is another yellow flag, and that is going to be Shruti Farms all the way P16 on these fresh soft tires. He had a collision with Doc and Rex, as it is now going to be Kais right on the tail of the McLaren driver into the S's. Well, it's not really the S's, it's like a long S, as it is going to be a hard challenge to make an overtake through this part of the track, as it is a little bit of an S section. You know, it's like a fast chicane, and you really need to have a lot of speed throughout that corner to make that corner work, actually, because if you're going through that corner quite slow, you're not really going to be fast, are you? Kai's right now on the tail of Savage Goat, as the McLaren driver is defending the inside line, but Kais is not giving up. He's sticking on the tail. He's sticking right on the tail of that bud, you know, right. What am I saying, bro? It's like, oh my days, it's 2 a.m. in the morning. I'm just too tired. Kai's just made up no positions as he's on those hard tires. So I do have to say, though, Kai's, if he's sticking on these hard tires, he's got a possibility of winning this race, because he's going to be on the faster tire at the end of the race. And now Savage Goat. I think Billy is ghosted. He isn't actually. The green car driver. I seems like he tried to make the Aston Martin. As he's right on the tail of Waffles too. I mean, 1.2 seconds is a little bit interesting if I'm being honest, but Paddock also pretty close to Chimmy. Are we going to be able to see a move? Who is going to be the first one making a move? It seems like all of these guys are a little bit safe throughout every corner. He's not going to have the DRS yet, but he's going around the outside. Are they going to be making a move through the S's? They're going side by side as Paddock takes that move. Is Waffles going to benefit from this position gained? Gain from Paddock. It doesn't look like it. Paddock now loses another position to Shimmy as he makes a move down the inside. Shimmy goes onto the curb. Is it going to be Waffles making a move? Doesn't look like it as they're now going side by side through turn 12, turn 13, and turn 14. Paddock still taking the lead as it is going to be another virtual safety car. No, it is only going to be a yellow flag in sector 3. Shruti with the yellow flag all the way in P16. Doesn't look like he's the most consistent here on this Australian track, as now Kais makes the move on P6. Although they're still going side by side, though, a little bit of traction limits from Kais, my apologies, guys. Now still side by side through sector 1 as he doesn't leave too much room for the McLaren driver right there. Has the inside line and he's gonna make that position look fairly easy as Matthew is now sticking right on the tail of Savage Goat. How many more minutes does he need to make this move as Random Hat crashes into the wall, and that is going to be another safety car. We had 3 laps of racing. Nice. Nice shit. Yeah, I really wonder who's going to come into the pits right now. Possibly the soft tire runner, so because, you know, you're on these soft tires for 8-9 laps already, and they're going to be starting to degrade. Although you have had a couple of laps behind the safety car, so not that much degrading is going on since you're not going full throttle through the corners and all that kind of stuff. So the pressure on the tires is lower. So possibly we're going to be seeing these guys staying out another couple of minutes. Oh, Savage Goat. He went full throttle through that corner. Almost ended up in the back of Kais. Savage Goat is now coming into the pits. A lot of guys are coming into the pits except for Kais. He's going to be on those hard tires. And he's got to hope for a late safety car in that case, because these guys on the soft tires, they're possibly going for hard tires and they will end the race on these hard tires. So Kais, he's not in the right position at the moment. As we are seeing Matthew all the way in P10, he had a double stack with the guy who he was supposed to come into the pits with. Of course, if you're having a safety car situation, it's going to be frustrating for the guys to come into the pits because you're going to have so many people coming into the pits and the chances of getting a double stack is just bigger. So in these F1 World cars, it's always better to, you know, be at the front of the grid. Otherwise, you know, you're just going to have a double stack. And we saw that with Matthew. I think he had a double stack with Savage Goat, if I'm not mistaken, although Savage Goat? Possibly, though. But then Matthew didn't lose a lot of positions due to that. Interesting. Gonna have a quick listen to the chat real quick. Hope everyone is still doing fine. I'm gonna have a quick listen and see if there is anyone. He's gonna try and make up some spots and then undercut people on hards. Today, I'll watch then again. Ooh, we've got some interesting predictions in the chat. It is apparently, according to Boat, it's going to be Kais who's going to be winning this race. So bold strategy, but after seeing that safety car, I don't think he's going to be able to pull it off. All the other guys have already come into the pits. They're going to be on faster tires. They're going to be gaining time on Kais. Sorry guys, I had a little bit of a... I don't know why, but when I'm commentating, sometimes do something with my mouth and then I need to cough for a very long time. So my apologies for that little break. I really feel like a rookie right now because everything is going wrong. My commentary is going wrong. My English is going wrong. The lobby is going wrong. We didn't get these sprint race. We didn't get a lot of the actual one-shot qualifying. The boat part did run pretty well though. I gotta say that. Safety car is not gonna come in yet. Currently in lap 11, but I do think it's gonna come in after this lap. You know, everyone is right behind each other. Just chilling. And I do have to say, commentary in English is a little bit difficult for someone who isn't a native speaker, you know. You gotta think, you've got to put what you want to say actually in English, because right now I'm thinking of what I want to say in Dutch, right? Because my main language is, well, my native language is Dutch. So I'm not gonna say I'm translating it, but for some reason it's just difficult to say it at the exact same time of happening. And you're caught in the moment, and you're caught in the incident if there is an incident, and then you're just making a mistake, and then you make another mistake because you're thinking of that mistake. But that doesn't really matter right now, as Kais is on the lead and he's already going. He's got Face Beans right on his tail, as he's about 1 second behind Kais right now, and Rob isn't really able to keep the toe. And Cyan right on the tail, so is Paddock. He is on fresh, hard tires right now, 1/10, as he's making a move down the inside. Is he going to make it work into turn 1? Does look like it. Side by side through turn 1. Waffles is looking to make a move, as Paddock didn't really gain a position there, but he lost the position to Waffles. Waffles, he has been looking very strong here on these 2 lap old hearts already. Now through Sector 1, as they're currently entering Sector 2 in a couple of seconds. Now around the outside goes Waffles, and hopefully he can make this move work. He has the inside line. Is he gonna make a dive bomb? Does look like it. He made that move on he made that move on Paddock already a couple of times. But now around the outside of Cyan. Oh, that's an easy move from the Waffles. Paddock now also makes that move on Cyan, and I gotta say, Cyan's car is looking pretty amazing, if I'm being honest. They're going side by side through this little chicane. Who has a better exit? It seems like Waffles is going onto the curb, loses a position to Paddock, as Paddock is now taking P4. Airmatics losing a position. Paddock getting 1 position on Rob the Slump. He is at P5 right now, as they're having a heated battle here in lap 12 out of the 29 here in Australia. I do have to say, Waffles right on the tail of Paddock, as we're looking at Cyan and Rob the Slump having some issues throughout these last couple of corners of the Australian Grand Prix. And right now, Rob the Slump is about 3/10 behind Cyan, and is he going to be able to make a move? He's looking to make a move down the inside, but unfortunately that was not going to be a move. And you really have to be next to the guy ahead who you want to make a move on, because if you're not side by side with the guy, especially in this corner right now, we're looking at Shimmy trying to make a move on Billy. You really need to be next to the guy to be able to make that move, because otherwise you're just going to make a dive bomb. You're going to crash everyone out who you're trying to make a move on, because anyone who's smart and really racing is just going to cut that corner if you're defending the line, right? So it wouldn't be very smart to make that move when you're not next to the guy. So right now, Matthew right on the tail of Shimmy as they're entering Sector 2 right now. Matthew, who does have the fastest second sector, so that does appear, that does mean he has a lot of pace through Sector 2 right now, as they're 5 wide. No way! They're going 5 wide into turn 11, as it is going to be Matthew causing an incident, pushing a lot of guys onto the curb as he broke a little bit too late. And who has a broken front wing? Wow, Matthew with a dive bomb. That was a pretty interesting dive bomb there from Matthew. I gotta be totally honest with you. He's on mediums though, so he has nothing to lose. But it was a little bit of an optimistic move from the medium tire runner right now, as Rob the Slump. He was looking at a P5, somehow had an incident with someone, and he loses another position to Doc M. Rags right there, as of the I'm not too sure what's up with Ofty, but on these 12 lap old hards, doesn't seem like he came into the pits when the safety car was there. Matthew is all the way in P9. He's now trying to close down the gap on Shimmy, who lost a lot of positions. I gotta be honest. He was looking at a P1 earlier this race, and now Kais on these hard tires, like really old hard tires, 13 lap old hards. Everyone is on like 4 lap old, 8 lap old. All the other guys are on 4 lap old mediums, 7 lap old mediums, whatever you want to call it. But Kai is now taking the lead of about 3 seconds on Paddock, and I do have to say, the more these guys in P2 and P3 are going to be battling, the more chance that Kais has of getting back that race win, because right now he's one pit stop behind. So I'm a bit dizzy right now. Hold up. Phase Beans in P5 on these 12 lap old hards. How long is he gonna take? Well, how long is it gonna take for Savage Goat to make that move into turn 1? It's looking like he was making a move, thought of it, but backed out, and now entering turn 2 again. As you know, turn 1 and turn 2 is always a risky one to throw it down the inside, so you just have to wait for the right time, as it is not going to be here yet. As I said, you need to be alongside the guy to be able to make that move, and the Savage Goat, I mean, he's on way pressure hard tires, so you would think it's a fairly easy move to make that move anywhere into any corner, but it definitely isn't here in Australia, as you know, you've got a lot of high-speed corners throughout every sector, and I think the sector where it needs to happen is either turn 1 or sector 3 into turn 11 or something like that. Now Savage Goat around the outside. It is going to be through the S's they go, as Savage Goat gives that position back to Phase Beans. He didn't want to risk anything on this Australian, well, the Albert Park circuit, as he's now going to throw it down the inside, as I said, into turn 11. He was looking for it, but broke a little bit too early to make that move happen, as God Dio, he tries to get himself involved, and it seems like he's going to be able to do so. 5 lap old hards. All these guys in P6, 7, 8 are running 5 lap old hards. And then you've got Matthew on the medium tires in P9. He managed to get back to these 3 ahead, as there is a yellow flag, and that is going to be Billy all the way at the back of the grid. As Matthew still in P9, and let's go back to the front as Waffles is riding on the tail of Paddock. He's been on the tail for a long time already, but it's not looking like it's going to be a move anytime soon, because he cannot get any close. You know, he's once again going off track. We've seen that many times from Waffles, as Savage Goat right on the tail, as they're now entering sector 2, turn 6, turn 7, as it's high speed corners, high risks of getting taken out, as it is going to be God Dio right on the tail of the McLaren driver. They're going 3 wide through the S's. The McLaren driver got pushed wide a little bit. He's now making a move into turn 5. God Dio taking P6, and Phase Bean dropped about 2 positions here on this little straight. The guys are not going to have DRS, although they do have DRS on that long straight through the S's. And then, of course, you're going to have the DRS once again on the start-finish straight. God Dio doesn't seem to go a little bit wide, but Shimmy definitely does look like he's going a little bit wide, as Phase Beans dropped back all the way to P8. He was looking at a P5, but it hasn't been looking great right now. Kai's into the pits, as he's possibly going for medium tires, and where is he going to come out? It's gonna be behind the gray car. It's gonna be behind, yeah, it's gonna be behind the gray car. I don't think it's gonna be behind the white car, but he's gone for medium tires. And let's have a look back here in P1 and P2. Feisty battle between these two, as also God Dio is still right on the tail of Sign. They managed to get a little bit closer to the Mercedes driver, as right now the red car driver, as he's right on the tail. Is he going to be making a move around the outside into turn 6? And that's going to be moved on. Sign did crash out though. He's parallel with the car. Phase Bean retired from the session. There's going to be a safety car, and no idea what happened there, but I think it was Sign who got spun by God Dio. He went onto the curb, spun his car, was parallel with the track, just horizontally. Then Phase Bean just drove into it. That's going to be race over for Phase Bean, unfortunately, but he's driven an amazing race. He was losing a couple of positions though but the safety car is out again, and I'm gonna take a little bit of a break because my voice is getting tired. So I'm gonna open the chat real quick. I'm gonna read the chat, and then we will be right back with you. Alright guys, we're back at it again. A couple of guys have come into the pits to go for soft tires, so we are gonna see Kais on the medium tires compared to another Unita coat for the rest of this race. I mean, sure you can join, yeah. I'll open up the Discord. Just so you know, the commentary is gonna be like, you just have to notice when I'm gonna stop commentary, right? Well, commentate. It's gonna be when I'm like when I'm talking and you know, it's yeah, just in case you it's a 2-in-1 special. Gonna be calling you on Discord, buddy. One second. Alright, you should be able to be heard right now. Joran, can you let me know if you can hear him? Both, can you speak?
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no worries,
I'm
buddy.
excited to commentate the rest of this race.
Yeah. It's been a pretty chaotic one already, so not too sure what you've seen, but...
I started some of the chaos.
You did actually,
But,
having
yeah.
that safety car. Chaos.
I somehow eliminated myself under a safety car, so I mean, I can't judge the folks still racing.
How did it actually happen? Like, you just drove and just couldn't hit the brakes or something?
Yeah, I was trying to catch up to the safety car pack, and the guys in front of me had already basically caught up, so they were going slower, and I didn't realize it going into the second to last turn, and I just slid right off trying to catch up to them. So it was my fault entirely. I can't blame nobody else, but it's tough. It's
Yeah, I
tough,
mean-
but it happens.
It's always during these kind of nights that you're looking forward to race. I know you were looking forward to blame the game, and it's always happening in these kind of evenings. You know, you're just chilling, and then one little mistake is gonna ruin your whole race. But I do know that you guys are having another race after this one.
We are. After this one is actually Zandvoort, so hopefully in that one I can do a little bit better. But in this one, it's looking like it's going to be a shootout between Kais and Pat Dog towards the last couple of laps here.
Yeah, I do have to say Chimmy is also on those soft tires, and he's been looking great during the sprint race already. Not too sure how many positions he's gained. Let me have a quick look. He's lost 1 position, so that means in this on which Twitch channel? Not too sure what you mean. Oh no, Jordan, it's not gonna get streamed. I'm not doing Zandvoort anymore because I gotta go to sleep. It's 2:16 right now, and if I keep on streaming, it's gonna be till 4 in the evening or 5 in the evening. So I'm not gonna do that. Well, 5 in the morning it is then. So
Yeah. I don't blame you. You gotta get your sleep in.
so who's usually one of the faster guys on the grid? Isn't it Waffles? Because I saw he was first in the Drivers' Championship.
Yeah, Waffles, Scion, Kais, Pat Dog, and God Dio, I would say, are usually like battling it out for the top 5. Kais is usually first or second. Pat Dog is also usually up there with them.
Okay. Perfect. I'll give you this. I'll give you the race start. You can do the race start if you want.
Is the stream delayed? Because I can't actually see the race right now.
You can't? You should be able to.
No, because I left the
Oh,
left
yeah,
the
okay.
race,
Totally
so
fine.
I'm just
All right.
watching it through your
Yeah,
stream.
then it's going to be a little bit delayed, so I'm not too
Okay.
sure if
Yeah,
how
yeah,
you're
yeah,
going to be able to do that. But we're going to be starting this race again as the safeguard just came into the pits. We've got Waffles right on the tail. Is he going to be able to make a move? 1.8 tenths behind Shimmy as he's looking to make a move, but it is not going to be an opportunity. Although they're going side by side onto the grass as both drivers are losing positions right now. Waffles in P7 and Savage Goat is all the way in P9. He lost about 2 positions thanks to
no.
that. And where is Doc and Rax? He's all the way in P7. Gained about 10 positions this race already. Sign is the biggest winner of the evening. Now back to you.
Kais is keeping up, though. Kais has kept his spot. Actually, he's moved up one. Same with Shimmy, I think. Who fell down? Was that... Oh, Scion's out. Scion's out. Is it another safety car?
I'm not
Oh,
100%
no.
sure. There is a yellow flag in sector 1, 2. There's someone standing still, and that is... There's going to be 2 drivers crashing out. It's going to be Airmatics in P13 and Sign in P12. So both drivers didn't make it until the end of the race. As someone else crashed, that's going to be Savage Goat.
Oh,
Savage
no.
Goat.
I don't think that's going to be safety car, though. I don't think that's going to make it.
No, don't think so.
Is he
There's
out or
been
is-
too many safety cars already. Guys, right now making a move on God Dio. What
There it
happened there?
is.
God Dio did have a penalty though, so it's not looking great for the Ferrari driver. He's coming into the pits, possibly going for a fastest lap attempt. Do you think he's going to be able to do that?
I think it's going to be hard. I think it's going to be hard considering Kais is on mediums, Pat Dog's on softs, right? If I remember correctly.
Let me have a quick look.
But he definitely could, but he's got to get that 10th spot to get the points for it anyways. If he falls into 11th and gets that fastest lap, he doesn't get the point.
Yeah, and
So-
especially, apparently it was a drive-through penalty, so he is on those 11-lap-old hards right now. I don't think it's going to be an opportunity for him, though. Because, you know, all of the guys in P1, P3, P4, P5, P6, they're going to be battling with each other. They're going to have DRS, and God Dio just has to do it with his 11-lap-old hard, so...
Yep. And off the Schneid is very quick too, so I don't really, unfortunately, see him getting back into a battle for any position higher than 9th or 10th, but if he can make it happen, it'll be a sight to see. It'd be great.
Now let's get back to Rob the Stump as he's making a move into turn 1. It seems like coming out of that S section there, it's a little bit of a chicane into turn 11 right now as he takes P6 on these medium tires. And when do you think these soft tires are going to be running out?
In the first race, the first race was only 10 laps, so I guess it's not a perfect comparison, but I think they'll go to the end of the race and still be pretty alive if they take care of them. Around 7 or 8 laps, they might lose a little grip if they're too harsh on them, but I think they can make it till the end for sure.
Yeah,
Well, they definitely can make it to the end just without fall off.
Definitely with the heavy battling that's going on, I do see the chances getting slimmer and slimmer every couple of corners. But we do see that Waffles now puts a 119.9, so that immediately breaks the record of my streams on the fastest lap of the VB Thomas streams in Australia. So he's now the pole sitter. Well, not really the pole sitter, but he has put the fastest lap on the Australian track in every stream I have done on this track on the F123 game already. So congratulations to him as he's right now getting chased. No, he's not getting chased. Let me have a quick look. Where's the
Oh,
interval?
big slide. Yeah, he's definitely putting in some flying laps. He's trying to get more points for the team, and I get it. I mean, there's 7 laps to go. Everybody's going to start to have this probably about the same tire fall off. So he's trying to make the most of it while he got him in the perfect window and go for it.
Yeah, 100% right now. He's just got within the DRS detection point of Shimmy, but of course the DRS is not out yet as there's need to be 3 laps behind the safety car for these guys to be able to use DRS. But he's now getting right on the tail of Shimmy. Shimmy is right on the tail of Kizzy. Kais, Kizzy, oh my days, Kais. It's so difficult, bro. Like this is a different name from how we pronunciate it.
Yeah.
Shimmy right now, 4/10s on these soft tires. Is he going to be able to get into that top 2 position? And is Waffles going to be able to get on the podium? Because Kais, he has been looking very fast. He's losing time to Pat Dog though. So is Pat Dog going to be getting this race win? It does look like it with still 6 more laps on the board.
I really think Pat Dog is. The fact that Kais is falling back so much each lap tells me that he's either super low and conservative on ERS and can't push any harder. He's focused on defending from Shimmy right now, full effect. He wants to defend that second position. I don't think he's pushing for first.
No, we can definitely see that he's trying to defend and take not really the defensive lines through the corners, but we can definitely see he's driving a little bit more reactive on the guys right behind him. As right now, he might have an opportunity with Waffles making an overtake on Shimmy down the inside. Hopefully, he's going to be able to do so. Both drivers are having DRS, but they're not going to be able to make that move on Kais right now. As Waffles is back in P3. Is he going to be able to make a move into turn 3 already? It doesn't look like he's any close. But let's get to P7 right now as Rob the Stump right on the tail of Billy. I do have to say, Rob has been looking pretty great right now. Let's have a quick look at the position changes. He has gained 8 positions since the race start. He was in P15, currently in P7. But let's get back to Waffles. Back to you.
Yeah, Rob's been staying out of trouble all race, and he's made a great show of himself today. I mean, there's no doubt about it. 8 positions is no joke, especially when there's so many safety cars out. There's so many opportunities for fast drivers to get fresh tires, etc. So, shouts out to Rob on that performance today. Waffles is looking like he might overtake Kais. I mean, he's on the soft tires. I still think Kais is struggling with ERS. I wish we could see how much each driver had or how much they're using it, but I think he's struggling because he's made up some time to Pat Dog, so he's definitely within. By the end of next lap, I think we'll be within DRS. Actually, it looks like he just got it. Back to you.
Yeah, so we're looking at Kais right now with 50% ERS left. Paddock only has 11%. So we do see that Kais just got back into the DRS detection point of the guy right ahead in P1. Is Paddock going to be able to defend this P1? Still 4 more laps on the board, as it is going to be Kais trying to go around the outside into turn 3. As he has a good line through the corner. Maybe these soft tires are dropping off already and the medium tires are going to be more beneficial. I'm not too sure, but Waffles is definitely keeping the toe. Once again, we see him go a little bit wide through that corner, going onto the curb, and he definitely needs to watch out here in Australia, because that's a really dangerous corner to go on the curb.
Oh yeah, I unfortunate to say, I don't want to pretend like I can predict the future, but I see Kais overtaking him here, and there it is. I really didn't expect Kais to have that much ERS left. He's been masterful in conserving it, apparently. Pat Dog's just been really pushing to grow that lead, and I think it bit him.
Yeah, especially on these medium tires. I think they're a little bit more beneficial at the moment, as he's trying to make that gap work, although Paddock is going to have the DRS right now, as he's within 1 second. We're already past the DRS detection point. And is he going to be able to make a move down the inside? Maybe Waffles is going to be able to benefit out of this DRS, opportunity. But he had a little bit of a slumpy, a slumpy traction coming through that last corner. Now Paddock trying to make a move down the inside. He was looking for it. He was sniffing the P1 again, but unfortunately he was not going to get there. Maybe now. No, he's backing out of the move. Back to you.
If he can stay in DRS range for maybe zone 3, I think he could probably at least get a shot going into the start-finish stretch on the next lap. So hopefully he can stay there and give us a good show here, because he's doing very well to hold second position. I'll give him that. With that low of ERS, I personally would struggle to even be racing with these guys up at the front right now. So I got to give him props.
Yeah, and they also created a 3-second gap on Shimmy while battling. Shimmy, who's just got free air. He's not battling with anyone. He's just racing his race. These 3 are battling for the podium. They're all on the podium already, but they're battling for a race win, and they're even gaining time on Shimmy. So that does indicate that these 3 just have amazing pace at the moment, trying to get the best out of their car, as Waffles is going to possibly have a good run. He's about... I can't say this even more. He's sniffing the bud once again, with Paddock having a bad traction coming out of that corner, as it is going to be Waffles right on the tail. But both drivers have DRS, so it's not going to be an overtake opportunity for Waffles. Savage Goat retired from the session. Is that going to be a late safety car?
No. Hopefully not. I really hope it doesn't end under safety car, because this battle's been pretty insane. Like you said, Pat Dog had a little bit of a snap coming out of that last corner, and unfortunately Waffles wasn't able to take advantage of it. But if that continues, I could see Waffles getting a good run on him in one of these final laps here.
Yeah, Waffles 2 tenths behind Paddock at the moment. I mean, he has been looking a little bit more consistent than Paddock. I'm not too sure if you've seen the sprint race, but Waffles was just going up and down every now and then, but Paddock has been very consistent during that sprint race. Right now, I'm not too sure. He just gained a lot of positions during that sprint race. He was looking very consistent, staying clean throughout the whole sprint race, as Waffles is now going around the outside, a little bit on the grass, a little bit on the grass, as he's now going through turn 11 with a good exit. He might be able to make a move down turn 12. He's backing out of the move as both drivers are having heated battles. They're losing the toe of Kais, and do they still have the DRS though? 7/10 for Paddock. It is going to be an opportunity, a DRS opportunity, and it does appear like he has a little bit more traction coming through that last corner. Although Waffles with the use of DRS around the outside into turn 1. Is he going to be able to make this move? Waffles takes P2, and now he gets one more shot on Kais to make that move for P1, because they're only going to pass that DRS detection point in the start-finish straight one more time.
Yeah, this is going to come down. It's going to be razor-thin margins down to the last lap for second and third for sure between Waffles and Pat Dog. At this point, Pat Dog's really got to attack, and Waffles really got to defend. I don't know if he's going to make up 8/10 within one lap, but it's definitely going to be an interesting end to this race.
Yeah, and he does have DRS right now, so he can get a little bit closer to Kais, but it's not looking like it's going to be enough. 3/10 right now coming through the S's. Are his soft tires still having enough life in them to be able to get closer to this medium tire runner in P1? Is he going to be scoring this P1 position for the, white with red car team? As Waffles is going to have the DRS right now. Paddock just gave up. He just wants to get this P3 secured. He doesn't want to take any risks. And this is going to be a last lap battle between Kais and Waffles. How many ERS does everyone still has? Kais went onto the curb. He's not going to have DRS. Waffles is going to have DRS into turn 1. He's going alongside the Haas driver, but it is not going to be an opportunity. Waffles still in P2. Is he looking to make that move anytime soon? It doesn't look like it. He had a bad traction coming through turn 2 and now lost about 7/10 on the, the American driver.
Yeah, I was real impressed with the run that he had on the start-finish line, and now straight, and now he lost it all going to turn 1 and 2. So maybe he can catch back up and really put a threat onto Kais's, first place. But I don't know. Kais is consistent. Kais is real fast and real consistent. So hopefully we can see something interesting. But I think Kais has this one in the bag.
Yeah, I do have to say, coming through that turn 1 and turn 2, he looked it looked very promising, but then he lost traction, and if he would have been a little bit closer through that second DRS detection zone, he would have been able to make that move, but unfortunately he was not close enough. He was about 7/10 behind Kais, and Kais right now coming through the last couple of corners. It doesn't look like he's struggling anywhere, and that's going to be a race win for the medium tire runner. Did he take the right strategy? It does look like him weaving across the finish line as he takes P1 on the board here for his team. Waffles in P2 and Paddock in P3.
Yeah, I got to give it to Kais. I mean, we started to see towards the end there that those guys on the soft tires struggled with traction. I mean, they were still rapid. They still had the pace, but unfortunately through some of these faster corners, with old hot tires, you lose it a little bit, whereas Kais maybe had a little less heat and a little more grip left in him and was able to maintain his lead.
Rob the Stump also gained about 7 positions, so I do have to give him that. And also Doc and Rex. I mean, he just kept his nose clean throughout the whole race. He's ending last he's ended this finish. Oh my days. Oh, it's getting late, dude. 2:30. All right. So he ended this race last out of all the guys who finished this race, but I do have to give him. He just kept it clean. P10. It's going to be 1 point on the board, but that 1 point can make the difference. Kais currently in P1. He gained also about 6 positions, so qualified in P7 after that sprint race. And I have to say he's going to be my driver of the day.
Yeah, everybody who finished in this race honestly deserves it. There was so much chaos and safety cars and everything. These guys all stayed out of trouble. Even the guys that lost positions performed well. But yeah, I'd have to agree. Kai's and maybe Waffles or Rob the Stump, they're all up there with driver of the day. But I think Kai's got to take that crown. He performed so well from, what did he start at, 7th?
Yeah.
To get all the way up to 1st and then maintain it is, it's impressive. In a field this strong up at the front, I mean, it's something to be commended.
Yeah, I think he also was one of the only guys who started on the hard tires, so definitely a good strategy prediction from the American drivers. We're now going through the grid real quick. Kai's in P1, Waffles in P2, and Paddock to take your podium in P3. Further, we've got Shimmy, Billy, Matthew off the Rob, Goddio, and Doc M. Rex to finish this race. Actually, I mean, he was the last one, but still a good race from him. Goddio actually got that fastest lap. We were talking about it during the race. He got that fastest lap of 119.5. So congratulations to Goddio. Then all the DNF guys, unfortunately, did not make it until the end of the finish line. A Savage Goat, Cyan, Aromatics, Phase Beans, a Random Head. We've got Shruti, Nate. Now we've got you, Boat, all the way P18. Yeah, don't look at the stream, Boat. Don't look at the stream. What do you think your fastest lap is? Boat? Boat is gone. Boat just left.
Oh, no, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
here
I'm
is.
sorry.
Okay.
I didn't realize I had muted my mic. Yeah, you, my fastest lap. I'm going to say, I know it was under a safety car. 124.
Okay. I'm gonna give you one more guess because that's not really realistic. One more guess. It's behind safety car. There's no way you're gonna get a 124 behind safety car if the fastest lap on this track is a 119. Think again.
I'm trying to think.
You're going about 40% of the usual speed.
Oh, really? Okay. So it's
No. Behind safety car. Like, just think it through.
155.
Your fastest lap was a 2 minute 32 seconds. Congratulations.
Oh, wow. That's tough.
Yeah, that's
tough.
That's really a bad.
You did say, you said 40%, and I was like, man, there's no way I'm there's no way I'm 2.5 minutes. And sure enough, I was 2.5 minutes.
Yes, sir.
I mean, hey, I'm the fastest under safety car. I got that for me.
I do have to give you that, to be honest. All right, I'm going to be finishing off the stream. Thank you, everyone, for listening. I hope it was pretty nice. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't think I can do this twice anymore. This is so much and so many things. I do appreciate the co-commentary, though. That was pretty nice. I'm going to be totally honest with you. It was quite fun.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. It was a blast. I really enjoyed it, too.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, we fill each other nice. You're like the quiet guy. I'm the screamer. So
for sure,
all right.
man, for sure.
Guys, I'm gonna finish off the stream. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you're having a fine evening, and I'm gonna go to bed. Wish you guys a good night and peace out.
Have a good one, everybody. I'm gonna take some more shots before this next race and get it.
There we go. Good luck in your Zandvoort Grand Prix, guys. This was me as VB Thomas, as your commentator. Check out the VB Thomas platforms underneath, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.